About 2 o'clock. So if you got anything in particular you want to hear, if I know it, I'll be glad to play it for you. Do a little Brooks and Dunn. The sun goes down on my side of town. That lonesome feeling comes to my door. The whole world turns blue. There's a rundown bar by the railroad tracks, a table for two sitting way in the back where I sit alone. I think of losing you. I spend most every night beneath the light of the neon moon. If you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely. Just watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beam of the neon moon. I think of two young lovers running wild and free. I close my eyes and sometimes I see her in the shadows of this smoke-filled room. No telling how many times I've sat here and cried, or how many lines that I've lied, telling my poor heart she'll come back one day. Oh, and I'll be alright as long as there's light from a neon moon. If you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely. Just watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beam of a neon moon. I think of two young lovers running wild and free. I close my eyes, Lord, and sometimes I see her in the shadow of the smoke-filled room. No telling how many times I've sat here and cried, or how many lines that I've lied, telling my poor heart she'll come back one day. Oh, but I'll be alright as long as there's light from a neon moon. If you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely. Just watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beam of the neon moon. Oh, if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely. Just watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beam of a neon moon. Oh, watch your broken dreams dance in and out of the beams of a neon moon. Hey, welcome to Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar on Broadway in Nashville, Tennessee. Y'all come on in and have a seat. My name is Dwayne Langston. I'm going to be playing up here till about 2-ish, so if you got anything in particular you want to hear, if I know it, I'll be glad to play it for you. Don't forget to be good to Alyssa back there. She's going to be your bartender today, and she's going to be working hard for you. Do a little Shenandoah. Just about a mile off of 109, there's a little church sitting back in the pines. I promised my girl she was gonna be mine. I wouldn't be surprised if she was standing there crying. Oh, oh, I didn't know 4 down 4 could go so slow. Yeah, we've been rocking all night, but don't you know we gotta get me to the church on the Cumberland Road. Billy's passed out in the back, but I think he's alive. Bobby's got his head hanging over the side. Here you are doing only 95. What's the matter with your boss? Thought you said you could drive. Oh, oh, I didn't know a 4x4 could go so slow. Oh, oh, you better put your foot down on the floor. Yeah, we've been rocking all night, but don't you know we gotta get me to the church on the Cumberland Road. It is passed down in the back, but I think he's alive. Bobby's got his head hanging over the side. Here you are doing only 95. What's the matter with your boss? Thought you said you could drive. Oh, oh, I didn't know a 4x4 could go so slow. Oh, oh, you better put your foot down on the floor. Yeah, we've been rocking all night, but don't you know we gotta get me to the church on the Cumberland Road. It's sweeter than a dew on a honeysuckle vine, hotter than noon on the 4th of July. Cutest little girl that I ever have known, waiting at the church on the Cumberland Road. Oh, oh, I didn't know a 4x4 could go so slow. Oh, oh, you better put your foot down on the floor. Yeah, we've been rocking all night, 'cause don't you know we gotta get me to the church on the Cumberland Road. We've been rocking all night, but don't you know we gotta get me to the church on the Cumberland Road. Yeah, a little Shenandoah, Cumberland Road. Hey guys, all right, I'm gonna do some Alan Jackson for you since we're at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. I suppose somebody in here likes Alan, or they, yeah, there you go. It's one of my favorites. It's midnight in Montgomery, Silver Eagle, Lonely Road. I was on my way to Mobile for a big New Year's Eve show. I stopped just for a minute to see a friend outside of town. Put my collar up and found his name, and I felt the wind die down. A drunk man in a cowboy hat took me by surprise, wearing shiny boots, a nudie suit, and haunting, haunting eyes. He said, "Friends, it's good to see you. It's nice to know you care." But then the wind picked up, he was gone. Was he ever really there? 'Cause it's midnight in Montgomery. Just hear that whippoorwill. See the stars light up a purple sky, and feel that lonesome chill. When the wind is right, you can hear the song, smell whiskey in the air. It's midnight in Montgomery, Hank's always singing there. When I climbed back on that eagle, I took one last look around. Through the red tail lights, shadow moved slow across the ground. And off somewhere a midnight train is slowly passing by. I could hear that lonesome whistle moan. I'm so lonesome I could cry. 'Cause it's midnight in Montgomery. Just hear that whippoorwill. See the stars light up the purple sky. And feel that lonesome chill. When the wind is right, you can hear the song, smell whiskey in the air. It's midnight in Montgomery, Hank's always singing there. Hank's always singing there. Hank's always singing there. Yeah, a little Alan Jackson for you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Do a little Mo Bandy for you. Who was once fucking the son of a gun? Now who keeps a pint, hit tie and shoot number one? Who was riding night till a pretty girl rode him to the ground? Any kid knows where to find me. I'm Bandy the rodeo clown. In the roping and the riding, I was closing in on number one. Now in dreams at night I ride on that silver saddle I never won. Since she left me, the whiskey takes me to the rodeo ground, where the folks think I'm a dandy, but I'm Bandy the rodeo clown. I could ride along, both in the Bronx knew I was boss. But the ride that woman took me on broke a whole lot more than this old cowboy's bone. Well, the tears on my makeup melt my painted smile into a frown. Yeah, the folks think I'm a dandy, but I'm Bandy the rodeo clown. In the roping and the riding, boys, I was closing in on number one. Now in dreams at night I ride on that silver saddle I never won. Then she left me, the whiskey takes me to the rodeo ground, where the folks think I'm a dandy, but I'm Bandy the rodeo clown. Yes, and I could ride them all, both in the Bronx knew I was boss. Yeah, the ride that woman took me on broke a whole lot more than this old cowboy's bone. While the tears on my makeup paint my main file into a frown. Yeah, the crowd thinks I'm a dandy, but I'm Bandy the rodeo clown. Yeah, the crowd thinks I'm a dandy, but I'm Bandy the rodeo clown. Yeah, a little Mo Bandy. Bandy the rodeo clown. Right, I got my first request of the day from Carolyn, and the song is called Carolyn. It's one of my favorite Merle Haggard songs. Hey guys, if you do have any requests, I'll be glad to do it. All you got to do is come up here and talk to me, or you can scan that app on the TV and it'll bring you to my set and it'll give you a list of songs that I do. And you can request a song by not even leaving your hard seat back there. Carolyn, let me tell you what I heard about a man today. He didn't come home from work and he went away. Till he came to a city. It was bright in the nighttime like day. There they say he met up with some women dressed in yellow and scarlet. Something about the smell of strange perfume made it feel warm and not alone. And yes, Carolyn, a man might do that sometimes on his own, but sometimes when he's lonely. And I believe a man might do that sometimes out of spite, but Carolyn, a man will do that always when he's treated bad at home. And Carolyn, let me tell you what I heard about a man today. He didn't come home from work and he went away. Till he came to a city. It was bright in the nighttime like day. And there they say he met up with some women dressed in yellow and scarlet. Warm breath like a honeycomb drip with honey. Something about the smell of strange perfume made him feel warm and not alone. And yes, Carolyn, a man might do that sometimes on his own, but sometimes when he's lonely. And I believe a man might do that sometimes out of spite, but Carolyn, a man will do that always when he's treated bad at home. Yeah, a little Merle Haggard by request. Songs by Carolyn, called Carolyn, requested by Carolyn. How about that? Hey guys, if y'all got anything in the world you want to hear, if I can play it, I'd be glad to do it. If y'all don't holler out, and I assume I'm doing okay, and I'm just going to keep on trucking. How about that? Do a little Billy Currington. This old man and me were at the bar and we having us some beers and swapping night on cares, talking politics, blondes and redhead chicks, old dogs and new tricks and habits we ain't kicked. Talk of God's grace and all the hell we raised. Then I heard the old man say, God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. Said I fought 2 wars, I've been married and divorced. What brings you to Ohio? He said, damned if I know. Talked an hour or 2 about every girl we knew, like 2 old boys will do. Yeah, what we put 'em through. Pondered life and death. He lit a cigarette, said, these damn things will kill me, yeah. God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. Last call is 2 a.m. I said goodbye to him. I never talked to him again. And then one sunny day, I saw the old man's face. Front page obituary, he was a millionaire. He left his fortune to some guy he barely knew. His kids are mad as hell, but me, I'm doing well. And I dropped by today just to say thanks and pray. I left a 6-pack on his grave. And I said, God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. Yeah, a little Billy Currington for you right there. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right. Got a request to do one I've already done, but hey, money talks. We'll do this one for Carolyn. This one's called Dallas. I don't think we were live streaming when I did this one, so this is all right. Dallas packed her suitcase and drove off in the brand new car I bought her. She made leaving me look easy. I wish she could have made it look a little harder. I took her out of Texas when she was just a girl, but old Tennessee and me couldn't take Texas out of her. Oh, how I wish Dallas was in Tennessee. If I could move Texas east, then she'd be here with me. Oh, and nothing else would come between the two of us if Dallas was in Tennessee. By now she's leaving Memphis and everything we had behind her. Lord, I hope this gold man on her hand, it will serve as a reminder that true love is a treasure that's seldom ever found. But you can't stay together if there's no common ground. Oh, how I wish Dallas was in Tennessee. If I could move Texas east, she'd be here with me. Oh, and nothing else would come between the two of us. If Dallas was in Tennessee. Oh, if Dallas was in Tennessee. Dallas packed her suitcase and drove off in the brand new car I bought her. Yeah, a little Alan Jackson by special request. Thank you very much. All right, guys, it's that easy. If y'all want a song, y'all can either come up and talk to me, or you can scan that QR code on there. We are streaming live, so some of these requests are coming from my Facebook friends. So. All right. We are at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar, so I'm going to do another Alan Jackson song. We love Alan here. Don't rock the jukebox. I want to hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stone. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. Don't rock the jukebox. Play me a country song. And before you drop that quarter, keep one thing in mind. I got a heartbroken hillbilly standing here in line. I've been down and lonely ever since you left. Oh, you spend your money, baby. I make one request. And don't rock the jukebox. I want to hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. Don't rock the jukebox. Play me a country song. And before you drop that quarter, keep one thing in mind. I got a heartbroken hillbilly standing here in line. I've been down and lonely ever since you left. Oh, you spend your money, baby. I'll make one request. And don't rock the jukebox. I want to hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. Don't rock the jukebox. Play me a country song. Well, I ain't got nothing against rock and roll, but my heart has been broken. I need a song that's slow. Ain't nothing like a steel guitar to drown my memory. Boy, you spend your money, baby. Play a song for me. And don't rock the jukebox. I want to hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. Don't rock the jukebox. Play me a country song. Don't rock the jukebox. Play me a country song. Yeah, little Alan Jackson at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Slow it down a little bit. Do a little Daryl Singletary. She come home at 6 a.m. and tells me she's been out with friends, and I let her lie. I let her lie. And in the glare of the morning sun, she swore that I was her only one, but I let her lie. I let her lie. 'Cause the truth was too hard to handle, and I could not bear to lose that girl. We were this small town scandal, but she was my only world. And one cherry night, she confessed her sins and vowed that she would never cheat again, but I let her lie. Thank you. I let her lie. One cheery night, she confessed her sins, but vowed that she would never cheat again, and I let her lie. I let her lie. And what she tried, she could not change, and I only have myself to blame, 'cause I let her lie. I let her lie. 'Cause the truth was too hard to handle, and I could not swear to lose that girl. She was that small town scandal, but she was my only world. And on the day she left, no words were said. She was sound asleep in our double bed, and I let her lie. 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 Little Daryl Singletary. One more night, one more down, one more round. The first one in, the last one out. Giving this town lots to talk about. They don't know what they don't know. People say I've got a drinking problem. That ain't no reason to stop. People saying I've hit rock bottom just 'cause I'm living on the rocks. It's a broken-hearted thinking problem. Put a bottle off the wall. People say I've got a drinking problem. I've got no problem drinking at all. People talking, drawing conclusions. They call it a problem, call it a solution. The last call gets later and later. I come in here so I don't have to hate her. The same old folks The same old songs, the same old blue neon, the same old buzz, just because people say I've got a drinking problem. That ain't no reason to stop. People say that I've hit rock bottom just 'cause I'm living on the rock. It's a broken-hearted thinking problem, pulling up the bottle off the wall. People say I've got a drinking problem. I've got no problem drinking at all. People talking, drawing conclusions. They call it a problem, I call it a solution. Sitting here with all my grand illusions. They call it a problem, I call it a solution. Oh, it's just a solution. Oh, it's just a solution. It's a broken-hearted thinking problem, pulling up the bottle off the wall. People say I've got a drinking problem. I've got no problem drinking at all. People talking, drawing conclusions. They call it a problem, I call it a solution. Sitting here with all my grand illusions. They call it a problem, I call it a solution. A little Midland for you right there. Hey, welcome to Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. Come on in and have a seat. Alyssa's going to take real good care of you. We got winners, we got losers, chain smokers and boozers, and we got yuppies, we got bikers, and we got thirsty hitchhikers, and the girls next door dress up like movie stars. Oh yeah, ooh, 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 I love this bar. We got cowboys, we got truckers, broken-hearted fools and suckers, and we got hustlers, and we got fighters, and we got early birds and all-nighters, and the veterans talk about their battle scars. Ooh, 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 I love this bar. I love this bar. It's my kind of place. It is walking through the front door. It puts a big smile on my face. No cover charge. Come as you are. Ooh, 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 I just love this bar. I've seen short skirts, we've got high techs, blue-collar boys and rednecks, and we got lovers, lots of lookers, and we've even got dancing hall and hookers, and we like to drink our beer from a mason jar. Yeah. Ooh, 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 I just love this bar. I like my truck, I like my girlfriend, I like to pick her up for a movie and take her out every now and then. But I love this bar, it's my kind of place. just tooling around that big dance floor puts a big smile on my face. No cover charge. Come as you are. Ooh, I love this bar. Ooh, I just love this bar. I just love AJ's Bar. He's so good to me. Guys, my name is Dwayne Langston. I'm going to be here till about 2 o'clock. If y'all got anything in the world you want to hear, I'll be glad to play it for you if I know it. Don't forget to be good to Alyssa. She's going to be serving you those ice-cold beverages back there. We've got the countryest country music on the strip. We've got the prettiest bartenders. What else do you ask for? All right, do a little Joe Diffie. I'm going to move for a little Joe. They met the farm kids way down in Dixie. They met in high school in the 60s. Everyone said it was love from the start. One cold day in the midnight hour, they climbed upon the water tower, stood on the rail and painted a 10-foot heart in John Deere green. On a hot summer night, he wrote Billy Bob Love Charlene in letters 3 foot high, and the whole town said the boy should have used red, but it looked good to Charlene in John Deere green. They settled down on 80 acres, raising sweet corn, kids and tomatoes. They went together like a hand in a glove. On a clear day from their front yard, if you look and know what to look for, off to the east you could still read his words of love in John Deere green. On a hot summer night, he wrote Billy Bob Love Charlene, letters 3 foot high, and the whole town said the boy should have used red, but it looked good to Charlene in John Deere green. Now more than once this town has discovered pain and other it ain't no use. There ain't no pain in this world that'll cover it. The heart keeps showing through in John Deere green. On a hot summer night, he wrote Billy Bob Love Charlene, letters 3 foot high, and the whole town said the boy should have used red, but it looked good to Charlene in John Deere green. John Deere green. Yeah, a little Joe Diffie. Thank you very much. Wore that cowboy hat to cover up his home. Sweet-talking, forked tongue had a tempting charm. For I turned around, that girl's gone. All I can say is, bartender, pour me something strong. Here's to the past, she can kiss my glass. I hope that she is happy with him. Here's to the girl, she wrecked my world, that angel that did me in. I think the devil drives a Cooneyville. I watched him ride away over the hill, not against her will. I've got time to kill down in broken Heartsville. It was a long chrome sitting in the lot. Fire engine red, that thing was hot. He revved it up, she waved goodbye. Love has gone to hell, and so have I. It's to the past, you can kiss my glass. I hope that she is happy with him. It's to the girl, she wrecked my world, that angel that did me in. I think the devil rides a Cooneyville. I watched him ride away over the hill, not against her will. I've got time to kill down in broken Heartsville. Here's to the past, she can kiss my glass. I hope that she is happy with him. Here's to the girl, she wrecked my world, that angel that did me in. I think the devil rides a Cooneyville. I watched him ride away over the hill, not against her will. I've got time to kill down in broken Heartsville. Down in broken Heartsville. Yeah, a little Joe for you. Double shot of Joe, just different Joes. I'd like to welcome everybody to Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. We are a country bar. I do play country music, and if y'all got anything in the world you want to hear, I'll be glad to play it for you. You can come tell me what you want to hear, or you can pull that code up there on the TV, scan it, it'll bring up a list of songs that I do that are most requested anyway, and we'll get one of them on for you. That's simple. Don't even have to leave your chair. Do a little Alan Jackson since we are at Alan Jackson's. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We lay rubber on the Georgia asphalt, got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, a pair of Medicans in a pale moonlight, talking about cars, dreaming about women, never had a plan, yet a living for the minute. And way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much the muddy water meant to me. I learned how to swim and I learned who I was, a lot about living and a little about love. Well, it fogged up the windows in my old Chevy. I was willing, but she wasn't ready, so it settled for a burger and a great snow cone. Dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, a pair of Medicans in a pale moonlight, talking about cars, screaming about women, never had a plan, yet a living for the minute. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, knew how much the muddy water meant to me. I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Down by the river on a Friday night, a pair of Americans in a pale moonlight, talking about cars, dreaming about women, never had a plan, yet a living for the minute. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much the muddy water meant to me. Learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. A lot about living and a little about love. Of Chattahoochee, Alan Jackson. Well, thank you. Thank you. Delayed response, but I'll take that. I'll take that. Do a little Keith Whitley for you. It's amazing how you can speak right to my heart without saying a word. You light up the dawn. Try as I may, I can never explain what I hear when you don't say a thing. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. A touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. All day long I can hear people talking out loud, but when you hold me near, you drown out the crowd. Oh, Mr. Webster could never define what's being said between your heart and mine. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. A touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. You say it best, and you say nothing at all. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. A touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. Little Keith Whitley. Thank you very much. Thank you. Guys, my name is Dwayne Langston, and I do play for you, and I do play for tips. If y'all got anything in the world you want to hear, come talk to me and let me know what it is, or you can scan that QR code up there on the TV. I'd much rather you come up here and talk to me because I like the personal contact myself. But don't forget to be good to Alyssa back there. She's going to be taking really good care of you today. Do a little Johnny Cash. I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on. Well, I hear that whistle blowing on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear the whistle blowing, I hang my head and I cry. Well, I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. They probably smoke coffee and they're drinking and big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. Yeah, but those people keep moving, and they're what torture me. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it on just a little bit farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. Yeah, and I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Well, I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee and they're smoking big cigars. Yes, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. Yeah, but those people keep moving, they're what torture me. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, where I want to stay. Yeah, and I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Yeah, little Johnny Cash. Thank you very much. Do a little Alan Jackson since we're at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar downtown Broadway. At first I get cold, then hot, think I'm on fire, but I'm not. Oh, what a pain I've got, it must be love. There's nothing I can do, all that I want is you. Look what I'm going through, it must be love. It must be love, it must be love. I fall like a sparrow and fly like a dove. You must be the dream I've been dreaming of. Oh, what a feeling, it must be love. There's nothing I can do, all that I want is you. Look what I'm going through, it must be love. Something is wrong, alright, I think of you all night. I can't sleep till morning light, it must be love. It must be love, it must be love. I fall like a sparrow and fly like a dove. You must be the dream I've been dreaming of. Oh, what a feeling, it must be love. Hey, something is wrong, alright, I think of you all night. Can't sleep till the morning light, it must be love. Seeing you in my dreams, holding you close to me. Oh, what else can it be? It must be love. It must be love, it must be love. I fall like a sparrow and fly like a dove. You must be the dream I've been dreaming of. Oh, what a a feeling, it must be love. It must be love, it must be love. I fall like a sparrow and fly like a dove. You must be the dream I've been dreaming of. Oh, what a feeling, it must be love. Oh, what a feeling, it must be love. Oh, what a feeling, it must be love. Yeah, little Alan Jackson. How about that? Thank you very much. Thank you. I certainly appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that too. Thank you. Hey guys, I do work for tips and I do appreciate your generosity. It's not what I'm here for, but I do appreciate it. I love to play country music for people that are listening. That's my passion. Do a little Toby Keith. Well, I was getting tired of the endless channel. Ain't nothing I'd say ever seemed to matter. So I took a little drive, wanna clear my head. I saw a flashing neon up ahead. It looked like a place to find some satisfaction with a little less talk and a lot more action. I pushed my way to the band, I pushed my way to the bar. I howled it for a beer over a screaming guitar. A drunk on a stool trying to mess with my head, but I really didn't listen to a word he said. I knew somewhere amid all this distraction was a little less talk and a lot more action. A little less talk, if you please, a lot more loving is what I need. Let's get on down to the main attraction with a little less talk and a lot more action. She was fighting them off at a corner table, had a long neck bottle, she was peeling the label. The look on her face, it was perfectly clear. She said, somebody please get me out of here. The look she shot me through the glass refraction said a little less talk and a lot more action. A little less talk, if you please, a lot more loving is what I need. Let's get on down to the main attraction with a little less talk and a lot more action. She was fighting them off at a corner table, had a long neck bottle, she was peeling the label. The look on her face, it was perfectly clear. She said, somebody please get me out of here. The look she shot me through the glass refraction said a little less talk and a lot more action. A little less talk, if you please, a lot more loving is what I need. Let's get on down to the main attraction with a little less talk and a lot more action. A little less talk, a lot more action. Yeah, let's get on down to the main attraction with a little less talk and a lot more action. Let's get on down to the main attraction with a little less talk and a lot more action. Let's get on down to the main attraction with a little less talk, a lot more action. Little Toby Keith for you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain take me home, country road. All her memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, a misty taste of moonshine, a teardrop in my eye. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. I hear a voice in the morning, how she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away, and driving down the road I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. I hear a voice in the morning, how she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away, and driving down the road I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads take me home, country roads take me home, country roads. Little John Denver for you right there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Guys, if y'all got anything in particular you want to hear, I'll be glad to do it for you if I know it. I can do anything from Mill Street to Blackberry Smoke, so. Do a little John Anderson for you. If you really want to know, she comes here a lot. She just loves to hear the music and dance. K13 is her favorite song. You play it, you might have a chance. Tonight she's only sipping white wine. She's friendly and fun-loving most of the time, but don't ask her on a straight tequila night, 'cause she'll start thinking about him, and then she's ready to fight. She blames her broken heart on every man inside on a straight tequila night. Here's a glass of Chablis, some quarters and change. Baby, you can turn her love life around. And then she won't need the salt or the lime anymore to shoot those old memories down. Just remember, heart's on the mend. If you ever come back to see her again, don't ask her on the straight tequila night, 'cause she'll start thinking about him, and then she's ready to fight. She blames her broken heart on every man inside on a straight tequila night. Here's a glass of Chablis, some quarters and change. Baby, you can turn her love life around. And then she won't need the salt or the lime anymore to shoot those old memories down. Just remember, heart's on the mend. If you ever come back to see her again, don't ask her on a straight tequila night. She'll start thinking about him, and then she's ready to fight. She blames her broken heart on every man inside. On a straight tequila night, don't ask her on the straight tequila night. She'll start thinking about him, and then she's ready to fight. She blames her broken heart on every man inside. On a straight tequila night. Little John Anderson for you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'd like to welcome everybody to Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. My name is Dwayne Langston, and I'll be up here till about 2 o'clock playing your favorite country hits. You got anything in particular you want to hear, come on up and see me, or you can scan that code on the TV. It'll bring you right to a list of songs I do, and it'll send that song right up to the bar up here to my telephone, and you won't even have to leave your stool. Of course, I'd rather you come up here and talk to me because I like talking to people. Do a little Gary Allen. There's a plane flying out of here tonight, destination New Orleans. Boss man says my big promotion right there on the line. This is right where I need to be. Yeah, lately I've been on this road much more than I've been home. All this leaving her alone is killing me. And holding her right now has got me thinking more and more. This is right where I need to be. And when I hear her, I can see her, I can smell her sweet perfume. I can feel her skin against me when I sleep. I won't miss her, I can kiss her anytime that I want to. Yeah, that's right where I need to be. Yeah, that is right where I need to be. Yeah. There's a plane flying out of here tonight with an empty first class seat. I finally got all my priorities in line, and I'm right where I need to be. When I hear her, I can see her, I can smell her sweet perfume. I can feel her skin against me when I sleep. I won't miss her, I can kiss her anytime that I want to. Yeah, this is right where I need to be. Yeah, this is right where I need to be. When I hear her, I can see her, I can smell her sweet perfume. I can feel her skin against me when I sleep. I won't miss her, I can kiss her anytime I want to. Yeah, this is right where I need to be. Yeah, this is right where I need to be. Yeah, this is right where I need to be. Yeah, this is right where I need to be. Yeah. Yeah, a little Gary Allen for you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you. I can do that. I certainly appreciate the tip, too. Thank you very much. All right, I got a request to do some George Strait, which I can do, because I like George. Matter of fact, I just saw George in Las Vegas about a month ago. Great show. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. When that sun is high in the Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. They took my saddle in Houston, they broke my leg in Santa Fe. I lost my wife and a girlfriend somewhere along the way. And I'll be looking for Abe when they pull that gate. Lord, I hope that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got, it's just what I've got on. I ain't got a dime, what I got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo is where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo is where I'll be. Yeah, that's a great song. Thank you very much for that request. I appreciate that. Thank you. For those of y'all that are leaving now, I'm on the roof Thursday from 8 till midnight. So if you like what you hear down here, come back and see me Thursday. Work, work all week long, punching the clock from dusk till dawn. Count the days to Friday night, waiting until all the conditions are right for a good time. Oh, we're having a good time. Hey, I've been working all week and I'm tired. I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. I catch my check, clean my truck, put on my hat, forgot about work. Sun going down, hit across town, pick my baby and turn it around. Good time. Oh, we're having a good time. Hey, I've been working all week and I'm tired. I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Pig in the ground, beer on ice, just like Hank told us about. Singing along, Bobby's a song, rowdy friends all night long. Good time. Oh, we're having a good time. Hey, I've been working all week and I'm tired. I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Heel toe, do-si-do, scooting up boots, swinging doors, B&D, kicks and done, honky-tonk, yeah, the double shotgun, good time. Yeah, we're having us a good time. Thank y'all. Yeah, I've been working all week and I'm tired. I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Yeah, shot of tequila, beer on tap, sweet southern woman sat on my lap. She with an O over the D, in with an I, and it with an E. Good time, that's how you spell it. Yeah, we're having a good time. Yeah, I've been working all week and I'm tired. I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Yeah, shot of tequila, beer on tap, sweets of the woman sit on my lap. G with an O, O with a D, T with an I, and M with an E, E, E. Good time. Yeah, at Spills we're having a good time. Yeah, I've been working all week and I'm tired. I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Yeah, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4, 5 o'clock, we know it, it's going to go. Closing the door, shutting them down, head to the Waffle House way across town. Good time. Oh, we're having us a good time. Yeah, I've been working all week and I'm tired. I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Yeah, I've been working all week and I'm tired. I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Yeah, I've been working all week and I'm tired. I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Good time, good time. Yeah. That was from the boss there. The boss is Alan Jackson, of course, my boss. Yeah. Guys, if y'all got anything particular you want to hear, I'll be glad to do it for you. I do work for tips, and I appreciate the love you put in my jug. I don't do it just for the money. I do it because I love doing it, but it doesn't hurt to help me get my car out of the parking garage at the end of the day. Do a little George Strait. I never saw the end in sight. Fools are kind of blind. They thought everything was going all right, but I was running out of time. 'Cause you had one foot out the door, I swear I didn't see. But if you're really going away, well, here's some final words from me. Baby, write this down, take a little note to remind yourself in case you didn't know. Tell yourself I love you and I don't want you to go. Write this down. Take my words and read them every day. Keep them close by, don't you let them fade away until you remember what I forgot to say. Write this down. I swear at the bottom of a page, I swear under oath, every single word is true, and I think you need to know. Use it as a bookmark and stick it on your refrigerator door. Hang it in a picture frame above the mantel where you see it for sure. And baby, write this down, take a little note to remind yourself in case you didn't know. Tell yourself I love you and I don't want you to go. Write this down. And take my words and read them every day. Keep them close by, don't you let them fade away, so you'll remember what I forgot to say. Write this down. You can find a chisel, I can find a stone. Folks will be reading these words long after we're gone. Baby, write this down, take a little note to remind yourself in case you didn't know. Tell yourself I love you and I don't want you to go. Write this down. Take my words and read them every day. Keep them close by, don't you let them fade away, so you'll remember what I forgot to say. Write this down. Hey baby, I love you and I don't want you to go. Baby, write this down. Yeah. Guys, if y'all got anything in particular you want to hear, like I said, I'll be glad to play it for you. Don't forget you can scan that QR code up there
and it'll bring you to a list of everything that I do. I do know some stuff that's not on there, but that's the most requested stuff that we get here at Alan Jackson's. How about a little Brooks and Dunn? I was raised off of Route 3, back there where the blacktop ends. We'd walk to church on Sunday morning, brace barefoot back to Johnson's fence. That's when I first saw Mary on that backside picking blackberries. That summer I turned the corner in my soul, down that red dirt road, where I drank my first beer, where I found Jesus, where I wrecked my first car. I tore it all to pieces. I learned a path to heaven full of sinners and believers. Learned that happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. I've come to know there's life at both ends of that red dirt road. Well, her daddy didn't like me much in my shackled up GTO. Yeah, I'd sneak out in the middle of the night, throw rocks at her bedroom window. He'd turn out the headlights and drive by the moonlight, talk about what the future might hold down that red dirt road. That's where I drank my first beer. It's where I found Jesus, where I wrecked my first car. I tore it all to pieces. I learned a path to heaven full of sinners and believers. Learned that happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. I've come to know there's life at both ends of that red dirt road. I went out into the world and I came back in. Oh, I lost Mary, but I got her back again. Now I'm driving home tonight, it feels like I found a long lost friend. That's where I drank my first beer, where I found Jesus, where I wrecked my first car. I tore it all to pieces. I learned a path of heaven full of sinners and believers. Learned that happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. I've come to know there's life at both ends of that red dirt road. Of that red dirt road. That red dirt road. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Slow it down. Do a little Keith Whitley. Well, everybody talks about the California quakes. The first time I ever felt the earth shake was in Miami, when Amy touched me. Oh, it shook me. I told her I loved her and I wanted her to stay. She said, be sure I'll call you in L.A. But even in the taxi, I could hear my telephone ring, calling me from Miami. What took so long, I thought you'd never call. Miami, 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 Miami loves me after all. Now once again I'm Miami bound, and I can't wait till this plane touches down. I want you, I love you, that's all she had to say. Goodbye, L.A. Now once again I'm Miami bound, and I can't wait till this plane touches down. 'Cause I know Amy will be waiting at that Miami gate. And I can't wait for Miami, Miami. What took you so long? I thought you'd never call. Miami, 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 Miami loves me after all. Yeah, Miami, Miami loves me after all. Yeah, little Keith Whitley, Miami, Miami. All right, had a request to do an Alan Jackson song. I'd done it a little earlier, but we love Alan Jackson here, and we don't mind repeating the song, especially if somebody wants to hear it. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt, got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, a pair of Americans in a pale moonlight, talking about cars, screaming about women. Ever had a plan, you'd a living for a minute. Hey, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much a muddy water meant to. I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Well, we fogged up the windows, my old Chevy. I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. Dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, a pair of Americans in a pale moonlight, talking about cars, screaming about women. Never had a plan, you'd a living for a minute. Hey, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, knew how much a muddy water meant to me. I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Well, we fogged up the windows in my old Chevy. I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. I dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, a pair of Americans in a pale moonlight, talking about cars, screaming about women. Never had a plan, yet a living for the minute. Way down thunder on the Chattahoochee. Never knew how much the muddy water meant to me. I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. A lot about living and a little about love. Thank you very much. I appreciate that request. Thank you. In the tiny town where I come from, you grew up doing what your daddy does. You don't ask questions, you do it just because. You don't climb too high or dream too much. With a whole lot of luck and a little bit of luck, you can wind up right back where your daddy was. Town, boy, it ain't nothing new. We all stick around 'cause they tell us to. You swallow your pride just to keep the family proud. If I didn't think that it would shut this whole place down, I'd ride my pony right out of this one-horse town. Yeah, this one-horse town. I'm an old married man at the age of 43. Got 2 little boys on a baseball team, and that's might be their only ticket out. All they got is a worn-out name and a daddy that could have been all the way. But I hung my saddle up and settled down. And the sleepy little town, boy, it ain't nothing new. We all stick around 'cause they tell us to. You swallow your pride just to keep the family proud. If I didn't think that it would shut this whole thing down, I'd ride that pony right out of this one-horse town. Yeah, this one-horse town. Yeah, this little bitty town, boy, it ain't nothing new. We all stick around 'cause they tell us to. You swallow your pride just to keep the family proud. If I didn't think that it would shut this whole thing down, well, I'd ride that pony right out of this one-horse town. Yeah, this one-horse town. If I didn't think that it would shut this whole place down, I'd saddle that one horse and ride it out of this whole town. Yeah, a little one-horse town. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Do a little John Anderson for you. Yeah, I probably could do that. It's been a while, but I probably could do that. Ever since the days of old, men would search for wealth untold. They kicked the fill and ran for gold and leave the empty home. Way down south in the Everglades, where the black water rolls and the sawgrass plays, the eagles fly and the otters play in the land of the Seminole. So blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long-lost friend, but I know who you are. And blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up to Micanopy. Roll across the home of the Seminole, the alligators in the guard. Rockets came and it took control, and in the name of flood control, made their plans and they drained the lands. Now the glades are going dry. Last time I walked in the swamp, I stood up on the cypress stump. I listened close and I heard a ghost of Osceola cry. The blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm going to you like a long-lost friend, but I know who you are. And blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up to Micanopy, and blow across the home of the Seminole, the alligator in the guard. It's been a hot minute since I've done that one before. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. John Anderson is one of my favorite guys. I actually grew up in a little town not very far from Micanopy. Well, actually, it was on the other side of Gainesville, but we rode through there all the time going home to see my mom. I guess you never heard old Marshall Dillon say, Miss Kitty, have you ever thought of running away? Settling down, would you marry me? If I asked you twice to make you pretty please. She just said yes in a New York minute, never tied the knot. His heart wasn't in it, he stole a kiss as he rode away. Never heard his hat up at Kitty's place. Could have been a cowboy, I should have learned rough and ride. Wearing my six-shooter, riding my pony on a camel. just like Gene and Roy, playing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy. I should have had a sidekick with a funny name, running wild through the hills, chasing Jesse Jane, ending up on the brink of danger, riding shotgun for the Texas Rangers. Whoa, West, young man, haven't you been told California's full of whiskey, women and gold, sleeping out all night neath the desert stars, a dream in my eye and a prayer in my heart. I could have been a cowboy. I should have learned to rope and ride, wearing my six-shooter, riding my pony on a cattle drive, stealing a young girl's hearts, just like Gene and Roy, playing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy. I should have had a sidekick with a funny name, running wild through the hills, chasing Jesse Jane, ending up on the brink of danger, riding shotgun for the Texas Rangers. Go west, young man, haven't you been told California full of whiskey, women and gold, sleeping out all night neath the desert stars, a dream in my eye and a prayer in my heart. I should have been a cowboy. I should have learned to rope and ride, wearing my six-shooter, riding my pony on a cattle drive, stealing a young girl's heart, just like Gene and Roy, playing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy. It should have been a cowboy. It should have been a cowboy. I should have been a cowboy. Yeah, should have been a cowboy. Thank you very much, Toby Keith. Hey guys, my name is Dwayne Langston. If y'all got anything in the world you want to hear, if I can play it, I'll be glad to do it for you. I do work for tips, and I appreciate your generosity. Don't forget to be good to Alyssa back there. She is also working hard for you today. She'll give you any kind of ice-cold beverage that your little heart desires. Do a little Alan Jackson. Everywhere you look, you can write a book on the trouble with a woman and a man. But you cannot impose, you can't stick your nose into something that you don't understand. Still you wonder who's cheating who's being true, who don't even care anymore. It makes you wonder who's doing right with someone tonight, and whose car is parked next door. Well, I thought I knew her real, I really couldn't tell. She had another lover on her mind. You know it felt so right when she held me tight. How could I be so blind? Still you wonder who's cheating who's being true, who don't even care anymore. It makes you wonder who's doing right with someone tonight, and whose car is parked next door. If heart is on the line each and every time, love is stolen in the shadows of the night. You do what's wrong all along, it keeps rolling on as long as it keeps out of sight. Still you wonder who's cheating who's being true, who don't even care anymore. It makes you wonder who's doing right with someone tonight, and whose car is parked next door. Yes, I thought I knew her well, I really couldn't tell. She had another lover on her mind. You see, it felt so right when she held me tight. How could could I be so blind? Still you wonder who's cheating, who's being true, who don't even care anymore. It makes you wonder who's doing right with someone tonight, and whose car is parked next door. Still you wonder who's cheating, who's being true, and who don't even care anymore. It makes you wonder who's doing right with someone tonight, and whose car is parked next door. I said, whose car is parked next door? I said, whose car is parked next door? Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much. A little Eddie Raven for you. Living with me isn't always easy, but bless her heart when she tries. I put her through some crazy times, she always let it slide. But early this morning I could hear her banging on the pots and pans. Something had finally got into her, she taking all that she could stand. And she said, who do you know in California, and what she doing calling here? Some people got a lot of nerve, you know, some people just don't care. I don't understand what makes a man do some of the things that you do. And tell me, who do you know in California, and what does she want with you? Hiding behind her morning paper, I was hanging on her every word, trying to find a real good answer, one that wasn't too absurd. I look her in the eye and tell her a lie, I don't know if I can, 'cause she knows just enough to know too much. The shit's about to hit the fan. And she said, who do you know in California, and what she doing calling here? Some people got a lot of nerve, you know, some people just don't care. I don't understand what makes a man do some of the things that you do. And tell me, who do you know in California, and what does she want with you? Tell me, who do you know in California, and what does she want with you? Yeah, little Eddie Raven. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hey guys, my name is Dwayne Langston. I'm here till 2 o'clock-ish or so. I'm also going to be back Thursday on St. Patty's Day on the roof from 8 till midnight. How about that? So if y'all are in town and y'all like what you hear and you want to come out and have a little St. Patty's embellishment, come on out. Well, I went down to the Grundy County auction, where I saw something I just had to have. My mind said that I should proceed with caution. My heart just said, go ahead and make a bet on that. And I said, hey, pretty baby, won't you give me a sign? I'd give anything to make it mine on mine. Do your bidding and be at your began call. I've never seen anyone looking so fine. Girl, I gotta have it, she's a one of a kind. I'm going once, going twice. So little lady in the second row. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10, I know. Got ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes. I'm about to bid my heart goodbye. Well, the auctioneer was going about a mile a minute. He was taking bids and calling them out loud. Well, I guess that I was really getting in it, 'cause I just hollered about above the crowd. And I said, hey, pretty baby, won't you give me a sign? Give anything to make you mine, oh mine. Do your bidding and be at your beck and call. I've never seen anyone looking so fine. Girl, I gotta have it, she's one of a kind. I'm going once, going twice. So little lady in the second row. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10, I know. Got her ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eye. I'm about to bid my heart goodbye. Yeah, we found love in the auction block and I hauled her hard away. Now we still love and laugh about the way we met that day when I say, hey, pretty baby, won't you give me a sign? I'd give anything to make you mine, all mine. Do your bidding and be at your beck and call. And I've never seen anyone looking so fine. Girl, I gotta have it, she's one of a kind. I'm going once, going twice. So little lady in the second row. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10, I know. Got ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eye. I'm about to bid my heart goodbye. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you. Do a little Joe Diffie. Well, I got my first truck when I was 3. I drove 100,000 miles on my knee. Hauled marbles and rocks and thought twice before I hauled a Barbie doll bed for the girl next door. She tried to pay me with a kiss and I began to understand there's something women like about a pickup man. When I turned 16, I saved a few $100. My first car, it was a pickup truck. Started cruising the town, and the first girl I seen was Bobby Joe Gentry, the homecoming queen. She flagged me down and climbed up in my cab and said, I never knew you were a pickup man. You could set my truck on fire, rolling down a hill, but I still wouldn't trade it for Coupe de Ville. It's got an 8-foot bed that never has to be made. If it weren't for trucks, you wouldn't have tailgates. I met all of my wives in traffic jams. There's just something women like about a pickup man. Most Friday nights, I can be found in the back of my truck in an old Chase Lounge. Backed into my spot at the drive-in show. You know, a cargo light gives off a romantic glow. I never have to wait in line at the popcorn stand, 'cause there's something women like about a pickup man. Yeah, you can grip my truck on fire, roll it down a hill, but I still wouldn't trade it for a Coupe de Ville. I got an 8-foot bed that never has to be made. If it weren't for trucks, you wouldn't have tailgates. I met all of my wives in traffic jams. It's just something women like about a pickup man. Yeah, now a bucket of rust, a brand new machine. Once around the block and you'll know what I mean. You can set my truck on fire, roll it down a hill, and I still wouldn't trade it for a Coupe de Ville. It's got an 8-foot bed that never has to be made. If it weren't for trucks, you wouldn't have tailgates. I met all of my wives in traffic jams. There's just something women like about a pickup man. Yeah, there's something women like about a pickup man. Joe Diffie. Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all guys listening. I certainly do. If y'all got anything in the world you want to hear, I'll be glad to do it for you. You can come talk to me, or you can scan that QR code on your TV or on your tabletop. It'll take you to a list of songs that I do, and it'll send that song right on up here to my telephone. It'll teleport that thing right on up here. Do a little Hal Ketchum. There's an Elvis movie on a marquee sign that we've all seen at least 3 times. Everybody's broke, Bobby's got a buck. They put $1 worth of gas in a pickup truck. We're going 90 miles an hour down the dead end road. Watch you hurry, son, where you gonna go? Yeah, we're gonna howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. Lucy got a lipstick on a little too bright. Yeah, Bob is getting drunk and looking for a fight. Liquor on his breath, the trouble on his mind. Yeah, Lucy's just a kid along for a ride. Got a 6-pack of beer and a bottle of wine. Gotta be bad just to have a good time. Yeah, they're gonna howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. Bobby told Lucy this world ain't round. It drops off sharp at the edge of town. Lucy, you know this world must be flat. 'Cause when people leave town, they never come back. They go 90 miles an hour to the city limit sign, but the pedal to the metal before they change their mind. Yeah, they're gonna howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. Bobby told Lucy this world ain't round. Drops off sharp at the edge of town. Lucy, you know the world must be flat. 'Cause when people leave town, they never come back. They go 90 miles an hour to the city limit sign, but the pedal to the metal before they change their mind. Yeah, they're gonna howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. They're gonna howl at the moon, shoot out the lights. Yeah, it's a small town Saturday night. 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 Yeah, a little Hal Ketchum for you. All right. Take care now. All right, got a request for an Old Dominion song. We'll get that for you right now. I remember it like it was yesterday, 'cause it was. I was letting the sun and the rum just do what it does. I threw my phone in the water, little bush off the dock. She was packing her bags, I was popping the top. Yeah, she gone for the summer, gone for the night, gone for the weekend, all the rest of my life. But she laughed and was she crying as she walked away, can't say. I was on a boat that day, the river was rolling. I was getting my float on, she was telling me so long. I was already so long gone. Hey, hey, hey. She'd have been halfway to Houston by then, hey, but I didn't care. I was drunk as a skunk eating lunch with a cross-eyed bear. You've been there. I was looking for something better than me. I was looking for nothing, just a ride in the breeze. And she gone for the summer, gone for the night, gone for the weekend, oh, the rest of my life. But she laughing, was she crying as she walked away? I can't say. I was on a boat that day, the river was rolling. I was getting my float on, she was telling me so long. I was already so long gone. Hey, 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 I've been halfway to Houston by then, hey, but I didn't care. I was drunk as a skunk eating lunch with a cross-eyed bear. She was looking for something better than me, but I was looking for nothing, just a ride in the breeze. Is she gone for the summer, gone for the night, gone for the weekend, oh, the rest of my life? Was she laughing, was she crying as she walked away? I can't say. I was on a boat that day, the river was rolling. I was getting my float on, she was telling me so long. I was already so long gone. Hey, 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 I remember it like it was yesterday, 'cause it was. And I still got a buzz. Is she gone for the summer, gone for the night, gone for the weekend, or the rest of my life? Was she laughing, was she crying as she walked away? I can't say. I was on a boat that day, the river was rolling. I was getting my float on, she was telling me so long. I was already so long gone, the river was rolling. I was getting my float on, she was already so gone. I was on a boat that day, yes I was, floating away. Thank you, that was by request, thank you. This old man and me, we were inclined to be swapping beers and kids, talking about old cares, old dogs and new tricks, old habits we ain't fixed, talk about the grace and I heard him say, God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. Said I fought 2 wars, been married and divorced. What brings you to Ohio? He said, damned if I know. Talked an hour or 2 about every girl we knew, what we had put them through like 2 old boys will do. Pondered life and death, lit a cigarette, said, these damn things will kill me, yeah. God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. Last call was 2 a.m. I said goodbye to him. I'd never talk to him again. And then one sunny day, saw the old man's face. Front page obituary, he was a millionaire. He left his fortune to some guy he barely knew. His kids were mad as hell, but me, I'm doing well. And I stopped by today just to say thanks and pray. I left a 6-pack on his grave. And I said, God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. I said, God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. A little Billy Currington. Thank you. Guys, if y'all got anything in the world you want to hear, I'll be glad to do it for you. I'm going to do some Johnny Cash for you. Well, my daddy left home when I was 3. He didn't leave much for Ma and me, except this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Well, I don't blame him because he run in his, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought that was quite a joke, 'cause it got lots of laughs from lots of folks. Seemed I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd get red. Some guy'd laugh and I'd bust his head. And I'd tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My wits got hard, my gifts got keen. Roamed from town to town to hide my shame. But it made me a vow to the moon and stars. I'd search them honky-tonks and bars, kill that man to give me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I just hit town, my throat was dry. Thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. At an old saloon on the street of mud, there at a table, dealing studs, sat the dirty, mangy dog who named me Sue. Well, I knew that steak was my own sweet dad from the worn-out picture that my mother had. I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eyes. He was big and bent and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you gonna die." Yeah, that's what I told him. Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down to my surprise, coming with a knife, cut off a piece of my ear. Well, I heard him crack across his teeth, and we backed through the walls and into the street, kicking and gouging in the mud, the blood, and the beer. Well, I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. Kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. Well, I heard him clapping and I heard him cuss, and he went for his gun. I pulled mine first, stood there looking at me, and I saw him smiling. He said, "Son, this world is tough, and if a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be rough. And I know I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I give you that name and I said goodbye, and I knew you'd have to get tough or die. It's that name that helped to make you strong." Well, I knew that old sweet dad. What could I do? I got all choked up and called him Pa. He called me a son. I come away with a different point of view. But I think about him every now and then, and every time I try, every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna name him Bill or George, anything but Sue. I still hate that name, yeah. Little Johnny Cash for you right there. Thank you very much. I've been up to my neck, working 6 days a week, wearing holes in the soles of the shoes on my feet. I've been dreaming about getting away since I don't know. Well, there's no better time than now for Mexico. No shoes, no shirt, no problem. Blues, what blues? Hey, I forgot 'em. With the sun in the sand and a drink in my head, with no bottom, no shoes, no shirt, no problem. Ain't got no problem. On the towel in the chair when I'm sand by the sea, I wanna look through my shades and see you there with me. I wanna soak up life for a while in laid back mode. No clock, no boss, no stress, no dress code. shoes, no shirt, no problem. Blues, what blues? Hey, I forgot 'em. With the sun in the sand and a drink in my hand, with no bottom, no shoes, no shirt, no problem. Ain't got no problem. Want a towel and a chair in the sand by the sea. I want to look through my shades and see you there with me. Want to soak up life for a while in laid back mode. No clock, no boss, no stress, no dress code. No shoes, no shirt, no problem. Blues, what blues? Hey, I forgot 'em. With the sun in the sand and a drink in my hand, with no bottom, no shoes, no shirt, no problem. Get up and let's get back, tank tops and flip-flops, if you got 'em. No shoes, no shirt, no problem. Ain't got no problem. Ain't got no problem. Yeah, little Kenny Chesney. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Lazy yellow moon coming up tonight, shining through the trees. Crickets are singing and lightning bugs are floating on the breeze. Baby, get ready. Across the field where the creek turns back by the old stone road, I'm gonna take you to a special place ain't nobody knows. Baby, get ready. Ooh, you and me go fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Spend the whole day through, feels so good to be with you. Spring is almost over and the summer's coming and the days are getting long. I waited all winter for the time to be right, just to take you along. Baby, get ready. Well, it don't matter if we sit forever and the fish don't mind. Jump in the river and cool ourselves in the heat of the night. Baby, get ready. Ooh, you and me go fishing in the dark, lying on the backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Spend the whole day through, feels so good to be with you and me. Go fishing in the dark, lying on on the backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. And the whole day through, feels so good to be with you and me. Go fishing in the dark. Little nitty-gritty dirt band. Hey guys, my name is Dwayne Langston. We'll be up here for another 30 minutes or so. If y'all got anything in the world you want to hear, I'll be glad to play it for you if I know it. You can scan that QR code on your tabletop there or they're on TV. Pull you right up to a song list. Do a little Alan Jackson since we are at Alan Jackson's Rooftop Star Bar. Actually, we're on the bottom floor today. Painted red, the stripe was white, it was 18 feet from bow to stern light. Second hand from a dealer in Atlanta, I rode up with Daddy when he went there to get him. Put on a shine, put on a motor, built out of love, paid for the water. Ran a few years till the transom got rotten. A piece of my childhood will never be forgotten. It was just an old plywood boat, a 75 Johnson with an electric choke. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel, and I would turn it sharp, I would make it whine. He said, you can't beat the way an old wood boat rides. Just a leg across the Alabama line, but I was king of the ocean when Daddy let me drive. Just an old half-ton short bed Ford my uncle bought new back in '64. Daddy got it right 'cause the engine was smoking, a couple of burnt valves, and he had it going. He let me drive her when we'd haul off a load down the dirt strip where we'd jump trash on Thick Bend Road. I'd sit up in the seats and stretch my feet out to the pedals, smiling like a hero that just received his medal. It was just an old hand-me-down Ford, a 3-speed on the column and a gin in the door. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel, and I would press that clutch, I would keep it right. He said, a little slower, son, now you're doing just fine. Just a dirt road with trash on each side, but I was Mario Andretti, and Daddy let me drive. Now I'm all grown up, 3 daughters of my own. I let them drive on Jean across the pasture at our home. Maybe one day they'll reach back into their file and pull out that old memory and think of me and smile and say, it was just an old worn out Jeep, rusty old floorboards hot on my feet. A young girl, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel each day. Steering left, steering right, straighten up, girl, now you're doing just fine. Just a valley by the river where we ride, but I was high on a mountain when Daddy let me drive. Oh, he let me drive. Daddy let me drive. It was just an old plywood boat with a 75 Johnson and electric choke. Yeah, a little Alan Jackson for you. Thank you. Do a little Alabama. Rolling out of backwoods, Tennessee byway. One arm on a wheel, holding my lover with the other. A sweet, soft southern thrill. Worked hard all week, got a little jingle on a Tennessee Saturday night. Couldn't feel better, I'm together with my Dixieland delight. Spend my dollar, parked in the holler neath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight, make a little loving, a little turtle loving on the Mason-Dixon night. It's my life, oh so right, my Dixieland delight. A white-tailed buck deer munching on clover, a red-tailed hog sitting on a limb, chubby old crown hog, croaking bullfrog, as free as feeling in the wind. Homegrown country girl, she wants to give me a whirl on a Tennessee Saturday night. Lucky as seven, living in heaven with my Dixieland delight. And spend my dollar, parked in the holler neath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight, make a little loving, little turtle loving on the Mason-Dixon line. It's my life, oh so right, my Dixieland life. Yeah, a little Alabama, Dixieland alive. All right. Hope everybody's having a good time here at Allen's Good Time Bar on Broadway on a Tuesday. Got a lot of stuff going on this week. Got St. Patty's Day on Thursday. We're going to have a big shindig here. You're going to be in town, just come on over and hear some of this good country music. Whoopsie.
Well, the road rolls out like a welcome mat to a better place than the one we're at. And I ain't got no kind of plan, but I've had all this down I can stand. Hey, I've got friends up on the coast. We can jump in the water and see what flows. We've been saving for a rainy day. Let's beat the storm and be on our way. It don't matter to me wherever we are, where I want to be. And honey, for once in our lives, let's take our chances and roll the dice. I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover. Starting over. Starting over. This might not be an easy time. There's rivers to cross and hills to climb. Someday we might fall
sometimes I feel cold and dawn. But nobody wins afraid of losing, and the hard roads are the ones worth choosing. Someday we'll look back and smile and know this was worth every mile. It don't matter to me wherever we are, where I want to be. And honey, for once in our lives, let's take our chances and roll the dice. I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover. Starting over, starting over. There's not be an easy time. There's a river to cross and hills to climb. Someday we might fall apart, 'cause sometimes I feel cold and dawn. But nobody will afraid of losing, and the hard roads are the ones worth choosing. Someday we'll look back and smile and know it was worth every mile. It don't matter to me wherever we are, where I want to be. And honey, for once in our lives, let's take our chances and roll the dice. I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover. Starting over, starting over. Yeah, now it don't matter to me wherever we are, where I want to be. And honey, for once in our lives, let's take our chances and roll the dice. I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover. Starting over, starting over, starting over. Starting over. Yeah, a little Chris Stapleton there. Hey, Daddy, want a radio? Tuned into a country show. I was rocking in the cradle to the crying of a steel guitar. Hey, Mama used to sing to me. Well, she taught me the sweet harmony. Now she never really worried, 'cause she never thought I'd take it this far. Singing in the bars and chasing that neon rainbow. I'm a living that honky-tonk dream. All I ever wanted was to pick this guitar and sing. Trying to be somebody, I just want to be heard and sing. Chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. An atlas and a coffee cup, 5 pickers and an old Dodge truck. We're headed down the shooting horseshoe on Saturday night. This overhead is killing me. Yeah, half the time I sing for free. But when the crowd's into it, Lord, it makes me think I'm doing something right. Standing in the spotlight, chasing that neon rainbow, and I'm living that honky-tonk dream. All I ever wanted was to pick this guitar and sing. Trying to be somebody, I just want to be heard and sing. Chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Your daddy's got a radio, Well, he won it 30 years ago. He said, son, I just know you're gonna hear me playing on it someday. Well, I made it up to Music Row. Hell, Lord, it on the wheels turn slow. Well, I wouldn't trade a minute, boy, I wouldn't have it any other way. Just shove me to the stage, I'm chasing that neon rainbow. I'm a living that honky-tonk dream. 'Cause all I ever wanted was to pick this guitar and sing. Trying to be somebody, I just want to be heard and sing. Chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Yeah, I'm chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Yeah, a little Alan Jackson right here at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. Thank you, appreciate that. Thank you. Got time to do 2 or 3 more. If y'all got anything you want to hear, just please let me know. I do work for tips, and I appreciate all the love that I've gotten so far. Don't forget to be good to your bartender back there. She's working hard for you. Do a little Shenandoah. Brought flowers to your door last night. I want wrong, but I want to make it right. I know it ought to be perfectly clear. You say I'm not welcome here, but I can't help but wonder what it might be like if I had 2 dozen roses and another bottle of wine. If I really could have hung the moon, would it change your mind? And if I could cry a little harder and get a little less sleep at night, if I had 2 dozen roses, would it change your mind? Oh, I must have been a fool back then. Do something that you can't have again. I've done all that I know to do. You second guess my every move, and I can't help but wonder how it might have been if I had 2 dozen roses and another bottle of wine. If I really could have hung the moon, would it change your mind? And if I could cry a little harder and get a little less sleep at night, if I had 2 dozen roses, would it change your mind? And if I could cry a little harder and get a little less sleep at night, if I had 2 dozen roses, would it change your mind? Oh, baby, would it change your mind? Oh, baby, would it change your mind? Yeah, a little Shenandoah. All right, guys, I got time for a couple of more. I got rice cooking in the microwave. I got a 3-day beard I don't plan to shave. And it's a goofy thing, but I just gotta say, hey, I'm doing alright. Well, I think I'll make me some homemade soup. I'm feeling pretty good, and that's the truth. It's neither drink nor drug-induced. Lord, I hope he's doing alright. And it's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. There's some hard times in the neighborhood, so why can't every day be just as good? It's been 15 years since I've been gone. I said good luck to every seed I've sown. Give it my best and then I left it alone. Oh, I hope you're doing alright. Now I look in the mirror, what do I see? A lone wolf there staring back at me. Long in the tooth and harmless as can be. Lord, I hope he's doing alright. And it's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. There's a hard times in the neighborhood, so why can't every day be just as good? Been 15 years since I left home. I said good luck to every seed I've sown. Give it my best and then I left it alone. Oh, I hope they're doing alright. Now I look in the mirror, what do I see? A lone wolf there staring back at me. Long in the tooth and harmless as can be. Lord, I hope he's doing alright. And it's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. There's some hard times in the neighborhood, so why can't every day be just as good? Sometimes it's lonely, sometimes it's only me and the shadows that fill this room. Sometimes I'm falling, desperately calling, howling at the moon. Well, I might go get me a new tattoo, or take my Harley for a 3-day cruise. Might even grow me a Fu Manchu. And it's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. There's a hard times in the neighborhood, so why can't every day be just this good? All right, little Travis Tritt. I got time for one more. I'm gonna do this old Brooks and Dunn song. I appreciate everybody been coming in. I'm here every Tuesday from 11 to 2, followed by a couple of, actually 3 great bands. So it's a great place to spend your Tuesday on Broadway at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. Also, if y'all are in town, then we're going to have a great St. Patrick's Day shindig here. I'll be on the rooftop from 8 till 12 on Thursday. So if y'all are in the neighborhood, stop by and see us. Hey, Guy, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right, going to end this one with this one. I saw the light, I was baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again, I'm a brand new man. Well, the whole town's talking about the life I'm walking that leads right to your door. Oh, how I used to roam. I was a rolling stone. Baby, you and me together feels more like forever than anything I've ever known. We're right on track. flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again. I'm a brand new man. Now the whole town's talking about the line I'm walking that leads right to your door. Oh, how I used to roll. I was a rolling stone. Baby, you and me together feels more like forever than anything I've ever known. We're right on track. Thank you, sir. I ain't looking back. Oh, I saw the light. I was baptized by the fire in your touch and a flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again. I'm a brand new man. I used to love and leave before I brag about my freedom. How no one can tie me down. Then I met you. Now my heart beats true. Baby, you and me together feels more like forever than anything I've ever known. We're right on track. I ain't looking back. Oh, I saw the light. I was baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again. I'm a brand new man. Oh, I saw the light. I was baptized by the fire in your touch and a flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again. I'm a brand new man. Yes, I was born to love again. I'm a brand new man. Hey guys, I appreciate it. Y'all stick around for Rodney and them. They're coming up right behind us. Got some great music today. Got Robbie music at 10. Got my buddy Kevin Busby coming in right before that. So y'all stick around for some good country music. Thank you very much.